In my own personal experience with 4 executions, I ask people to think about this. Imagine getting up every morning 30 to 60 days prior to an execution, because that's how long you know that you're going to execute a person. You get that death warrant 30 to 60 days before the set date. And you go to work each day knowing that you're going to work to plan to kill a human being. And if you're the warden, you know you're going to work to lead your staff through the process of killing a human being. You go to work knowing that you're actually going to work to train your staff to kill a human being. It has an impact on you. Now, when you're in that leader role and you're up there trying to convince everybody that it's all okay and it's all right, you don't realize that impact until you walk away from it. And one of the executions that I carried out was on a gentleman who volunteered, and we call them volunteers when they stop their appeals. At the point that he decided he'd had enough, he'd been on death row for 26 years, he was older, in a lot of pain, tired of being in prison, and said, enough's enough, it's time to execute me. So for those 30 to 60 days, I went to work each day planning to help a human being commit suicide and telling my staff it was okay. I think we need to think about the impact on public servants. Not true, people volunteer for these jobs. I didn't have to be the warden at San Quentin. But I don't think you want people who want to go there to execute people. I mean, you want people like me in criminal justice. And there's many of us. At the end of every execution, one of my staff would say to me, is the world safer because of what we did tonight? And there would be silence. None of us answered that question because we knew the answer was no. After all the fanfare, after all the cost, after all the ceremony, we knew we had done nothing to improve the world.